Hello, today I want to talk about stretches. A lot of people ask me what I do for warm up before I lift or before I do explosive movements, jumping, plyometrics. The rule of thumb is that before any of these movements, especially anaerobic movements, lifting weights, sprinting, never a static stretch. Right? Static stretch is when you hold. This is what you do, man. Like I see all those high school coaches, even college coaches. They tell their football players and basketball players to static stretch before they lift. That's very stupid, right? You see this all the time, right? You static stretch, you see this. You static stretch. You do this. You hold it for 10 seconds. You hold it for 10 seconds. You hold it for 10 seconds. That's gonna cause injuries. Not only that, static stretches make your muscles weaker, right? Because it puts them to sleep, right? You want to do dynamic stretches before you lift, all right? Okay, I'll do another video on dynamic stretches, okay? But this video is to show you the only static stretch you could do that's actually going to help you. Before, in between sets, when I do squats, I do this stretch. And before I test my vertical jump, I used to do this stretch a lot. And really, it gives you like 1 or even 2 inches higher on the vertical, extra inches on the vertical if you do this type of static stretch. Okay, this is called the hip flexor static stretch. This is the only static stretch you should do before you work out or in between sets of squats. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. There are two ways you can do this. One of them is put your arm, put your one of your leg forward, the other one back like this, and then just either stretch up your arms like this or to the side a little bit. Really get that stretch in the hip flexors, right? Hip flexors, okay? You gotta make sure this area is stretched out really well before you jump or before you want to get a squat PR or even just a set, right? Another type of hip flexor stretch that I do is this. You right? Do a push up. Get in the push up position, right? Pretend you're doing a push up, and then bring one leg forward like this. Create like an angle here, and then just sit on it, and really stretch that hip flexors here. Here, really stretch it. 20 seconds, 25 seconds, and then you do your squat and your vertical lift. The reason why this is an exception to the rule is that if you notice that if you do a lot of jumping, you'll notice that your hip flexors here, they burn, right? Why do they burn? Because when you're jumping, they're resisting your jump. These muscles right here, they're sort of acting like a brake into your jump because they're not really, you don't really need them uh, in a movement like jumping, right, or even squatting, right? The hip flexors here, especially jumping, they're creating a sort of a resistance when you jump. That's why you're tearing them up. That's why they're so sore after you do a bunch of vertical jumps, maximum effort vertical jumps. If you stress these muscles here uh, before you attempt a max effort vertical jump, if you're trying to test your vertical, you're putting them to sleep. You're making them weaker. So in a way, you're freeing them, like you're freeing the rest of the muscles that are activated when you do a vertical jump, right? So you're putting these muscles to sleep. You're weakening them. In a way, you kind of just unlocking that brake right here. So do these stretches before you test your vertical. I can guarantee you get 1 or 2 inches extra in there.